Coming up, your grands, and hopefully many more, but you will just see the everything that you input, as Dr. Calvin was saying. You've led a very, what were those words you used, a very disciplined and obedient lifestyle. Now, I would use different adjectives. Instead of disciplined, I'd probably say rigid. Instead of, but you know, but we all have our own style. But they're fairly similar. But anyway, happy birthday. And if there was a song I was thinking about for you, obviously I can't sing it because we're in a place where I should.
Go ahead, the door's closed.
There was one little verse, one little thing that I could imagine in 60 years that someone would be thinking as far as where the Lord has brought you from and just giving Him thanks. So
just put the mic down. You can sing.
Okay. Yeah. Just this little chorus. And if y'all know it, just jump right in. Wait, that's not the right thing. I've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so many open doors. A brand new mercy along with each new day. That's why I praise you, Jesus. And for this I give you praise.
Amen.
That's my sister.
All right, now.
She can sing. All right, I know not too many want to come behind that. But how about nephews and niece?
I can't sing, but I want to wish you happy birthday, 60 years, and I've been here for 17 of them. And I appreciate all the monetary gifts you have given me over my birthday and Christmas and all that. So maybe when you're officially retired and I got a job, I'll pay you back.
He did say maybe.
Two. Is that your testimony as well?
No, that's not.
Well, I want to say happy birthday. I appreciate you teaching Dad everything he needs to know so I can get at finances in the future. Thank you for allowing us to come to your house and spend time with our cousins and connect with you. It's been amazing. Happy birthday.
All righty, did I get everybody? Joseph said he'll pass. He let the older ones. Sister Nina, I checked with Lamia is ready. And here's my other sister.
My brother-in-law, Ben, years ago when I first met you, I used to wonder, is he going to be nice to my sister? Is he going to be kind? I wondered that a lot, and I wondered it for years. Is he really nice? Is he, because I was wondering, were you too rigid or would you be mean? And I just looked and all that, and I see, and as time goes by, and I was like, oh no, this is a good man and a good match for my sister. He's not just going to look out for her financially, he's going to be kind and gentle and loving and all of those traits that you want a sister to have. So I wanted to thank you for over the years, over the decades, being a good husband, loving her, supporting her in good times as well as difficult times. And I've seen you grow and mature in all ways, in all categories. And so I just really want you to know how much I appreciate that you have turned out to be a good mate, and that you really do love her. I know that you do. You really do. There's no pretense there, and it's genuine. And good to see that you are expressing it in ways that you and I used to talk about years ago. Like, for instance, as long as she makes the plans for the trips, the vacations, and all that, you was like, let's do this. And you seem to really be into it now and enjoying yourself. Because I thought it was important for you not to just, provide means for family to enjoy themselves, but that you would get something out of it as well. And when you first told me that you had never been on the train, and I was telling you about my experience, I thought you might like it, and you said, I'm going in business class, and I said, of course you are. There's no other way to go. You don't want to do coaching. Anyway, you had a good time, and I just want to thank you for being a good husband, for being a good father, for being an exceptional papa to the grandchildren. And I was looking at the 60 years, and I was looking over and saying, can he handle 64? And then I was saying to his other people, say, if anyone can, you can. God bless. Thank you. All right, come here.
I just wanted to say happy birthday, Uncle Ben. And I admire you throughout the years, how you take care of your family and how much you love your family. I see how the grandchildren make your eyes light up. And it's just really good to see you happy. And so I just hope that you have many more birthdays. I don't know about many, but
Thank you. Anybody else? Sister Brenda. This my friend, you all. This my friend.
Good evening, everyone. And I just want to say thank you so much for inviting us. This is a real treat. Ben and Charlize, they are a power couple. That's the way that I see them. They are movers and shakers, but they don't necessarily, talk that. They just do that. And I really admire the integrity, because you are a strong couple. And that is very difficult to find. Also, it's very difficult to find real friends. And Charlize and I we've known each other for a while, but we've really been close. I would say the 90s brought that out with us. And I know that you are an excellent husband, which is not easy to say about someone. But I have heard and seen you grow. And I call you the Black Jew now. And I just say that to myself or to our children, but just because I know you know about money. And not only do you know about money, but you have the wisdom of what to do with it. And that's very few people who have that, especially African American or any other ethnic group, really. But it's a natural for you. It appears to be a natural. And we just really admire what you've been able to do and what you've passed on to your children. And so just want to let you know that we are proud to be your friends and to call you friends.
Anita, are you ready? That's my friend.
That's one that came in But anyway, my husband wanted to be there, and I was waiting for him to
it awkward. And he said, no, he just sent his divorce.
He's still at work.
He's still at work.
He's an
My
accountant too.
husband is an accountant.
So you know how that goes. So I just wanted to say that I was just thinking over your life. I met you at San Francisco Temple, and you were a man of integrity there, people's right hand man. And one thing that I really admired and saw that you was a person that would not compromise. You know, many people, times changing and different things happen, they compromise easily, giving up their integrity. So that's one thing that I can say from what I see. You maintain your integrity regardless of who went, their way. And also, sometimes, in meeting Shalise and the journey that she just went through, sometimes when you're in high school and meeting each other, you never know why you met this person and why you had to be disciplined with your finances and why God made you the way you are. But I could see that for her to go through the battle that she just went through, she needed the peace. She needed the financial freedom. She needed the environment that you provided for her. So you never know why God got you and who He got you with, because in the end, God sees victory. So I'm so glad that we know you. Thank you so much for blessing us.
You can preach too. Yes, you can. All righty. Thank you, everybody. I know you have to go to work tomorrow. Any last words? I'm not rushing you off, but I just think we've come to the end. I think everyone who wanted to say something did say something. But I just want you all to know I am so grateful that you honored us with your presence to help us celebrate Benjamin C. Washington. You only turned 60 one time. And so you took the time to come and help us celebrate. I want to thank my son and my daughter for helping to put this celebration on, so you can thank them as well. When I said what I was going to do, they just readily just said, I'm in. So I really appreciate them. And one thing Ben has always said, he always said on a scale of 1 to 10, he thought he was a number 10 dad. And somebody asked him recently, why do you think you're a number 10 dad? He said, because I stayed and raised my children. The courts didn't have to make me send a child support check to take care of my children. That's right. And so he calls himself a number 10 dad. Now, I don't know if they call him a number 10 dad. He calls himself a number 10. Nevertheless, he stayed and he did the grind. And it wasn't always easy, but he hung in there. And so we just thank the Lord for you being a great husband and a great father. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Stick around and mingle. Who was that?
You.
Oh. You
Thank you all for coming to celebrate my 60th birthday. This is really a surprise. I was not expecting this. I thought I was going to have a leisurely day, just kind of hanging out in my home office, doing what I had planned to do, and then we were going to run over here and have a nice dinner. I was going to go back home and maybe watch a movie. That was going to be my day. Because I'd already done what I said I was going to do. So we've taken several trips, and I said I want to start living life larger. I told Shirley we're going to live large now. And so she took that to heart, because when I got those hotel bills, going to D.C. and Chicago, she likes, Shirley likes nice things.
Right.
She doesn't go on the cheap.
Yeah, right.
But it's nice to enjoy the fruit of your labor. So I'm going to start enjoying it. I'm going to add more life to my years. I don't know how many more years of life I have, but the remaining years that I have, I'm adding more life to my years, so I'm going to live large. So I'm going to invite you guys to live large with me. So thank you for coming and celebrating me.
Take the mic from it. I think
we can all live large together.
Somebody put something in this drink.
Having an Oprah moment.
Actually, I'm 60 years old, and I have this conversation with my brother, on a regular basis. Well, not too regularly, but I've mentioned it to him several times. I said, I'm 60 this year. I don't think I have another 60 years to go. And so, before I go, and Shannon and Tu and everyone else enjoying the fruit of my labor, I'm going to enjoy it. So I said I'm going to start to enjoy myself because I don't think I have.
He's going to spend the inheritance.
I don't have 60 more years, but what I have left, I'm going to enjoy it. So thank you guys.
Thank you. You'd like to take some cake?
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for putting us on. Yeah. Yeah, you need to relax.